Hey everybody, I'm Elise Real,
I'm Isha Bell.
and this is Full Time Black Women, a community for Black professional women to live, laugh, grow, and feel their soul.
So, what are we talking about today, Elise?
Today's topic is high income, high anxiety. Why more money doesn't always mean more safety.
First thing that popped in my head.
More money, more problems.
Yeah, I was like, she got it. More money, more problems. Biggie.
Yeah, yeah. So, welcome back to another episode. And this episode is for the high earning Black woman, earning more than she has ever earned before, doing well by most people's standards, doing well by her own standards, and still feeling anxious or just hyper aware and not feeling safe. We're talking about how making that good money doesn't always make us feel great as well.
Wow.
So, women with commas in the salary, we talking to you, the women that are up in another tax bracket, we're talking to you. People always assume that you're fine. Like once you have hit that certain number, and gotten to that certain status, got that good job, you're fine. But anxiety can still be on 10. Like anxiety knows no tax bracket because nobody
Mm,
warns you that higher income doesn't automatically mean higher peace. Sometimes it means higher expectations, higher bills, higher fear of losing it all. So today we want to just shed light on it, talk about it, and bring it forward as a topic for full-time Black women like us, like you, together.
yeah, I mean, because we push each other like, girl, counter
Mm,
when you get that job. Like,
absolutely.
it's less money than what you make right now. While we talking to,
Right.
hello, goodbye, done. Like you need to move up, because you got experience coming. With every year of experience you have, you should be making $10,000 of that experience going up. Like that's the advice that I received, but it was from a man.
Mhm.
But I love looking at it from the other side because no one talks about this. No one
Right.
talks about as you move up the ladder, more money, literally more problems.
Mhm.
And when you're not at the top of the ladder or when you're not progressively going up, you are thinking more money, less problems. More
Yeah.
money to solve the problems I got now that I'm back down here. But
Mhm.
whoo, this has impacted definitely both of us. So these are definitely lived experiences between Elise and myself. So y'all know what time it
But we go ahead
is.
and get started with those stats for that ass. Hey, stats for that ass. We bringing you the facts with some stats for that ass.
So, high income earners often face significant, distinct anxiety, with nearly one in three people earning $100,000 annually reporting that they are stretched or struggling financially. Now,
Mhm.
that usually comes from people who didn't solve the problem before they got the money. Your problem don't go away. They just
Sure
amplify.
don't.
If you
Yeah.
haven't gotten to the root of the issue when you were making 50, you ain't gonna be able to handle 75. If you didn't get
Mhm.
to the root when you was making 75, when you get to 100, that root is getting bigger and deeper.
Yep.
So
Yep.
this information was brought by the Harris poll. So while higher income generally links to lower baseline anxiety, post 2019 data shows high earners experience a more pronounced rise in anxiety and depression, with stress linked to lifestyle, performance pressure, and financial stretching, says studies from the sciencedirect.com and nature.com. Now, high earning Black women often face high functioning anxiety driven by intense workplace pressures, including systemic racism, intersectional discrimination, and the pressure to excel, leading to symptoms like chronic worry and overcommitment. Woo! Ain't that a word?
Yes. That.
While higher income generally correlates with lower mental health risks, Black women are still prone to persistent anxiety, with about one in five experiencing a lifetime anxiety disorder. Oh,
Mm. Lifetime.
Anxiety disorder? Oh my gosh. What do you think about those
Yes.
steps, Elise?
It makes me sad that that's a possibility, the lifetime anxiety disorder.
Like, what?
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I get it. Like, I have anxiety, like, I can't ignore it.
Mhm.
I can't ignore that that's a part of my reality. So the possibility that it is lifetime, I I I can't deny it. I can't deny that that could be a potential possibility. I understand how that could happen because the pressures, the systemic racism, discrimination, all the things don't go away when the paycheck increases. It doesn't even go away sometimes when you leave that workplace. It still
Mhm.
exists. So it's one of those things you can't get away from. And realizing that as Black women, regardless of our income level, status, celebrity, etc., like we still a Black woman in these streets, which we out here unprotected. Period. Like there's so it's like
That money is not a shield. I
it's
mean,
not a shield.
if used correctly. If not, it could be a weight around your neck.
Yes. Yes. So grab the blankie, grab the tea, grab whatever you need. We're going to get into it right now. So let's start with the fact that there's myths out there. The myth that more money can equal more peace. Now, that to some extent there might be some truth, but for the most part, might hear over and over again, if I just make more money, I'll finally relax. Mm.
I say that every day. Lord, let me get Powerball. Let me get Powerball. I ain't got to worry about nothing.
Right.
I might get that. Come on, Lord, let me get Powerball.
Yeah, yeah. That and
Person
there I mean,
in
it
the
feels like some
California
truth
all
to
this time.
that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Whew.
It feels like some truth to that. If I make some more money, then I'll finally be able to like chill. It feels like truth. If I earn enough, I'll feel secure.
Yep.
I've said that for sure. If I hit that number, like you said, if I hit that number, that Powerball, the anxiety will go away. It's
I will
real.
pay for it to go away.
Right. And it really does go back to what you said in the beginning. Is if you don't handle the issues that helped you to get there, making more money only makes that issue bigger. Cause now you got more money to play with. You got more money to throw away or to lose or to whatever. Um,
Look, they got a whole series that's been on season after season about lottery winners.
sure do.
And how they lost it, how they were murdered. It's a whole true crime podcast or something like that show about how they were murdered,
Oh
like because they
gosh.
won the lottery. So it's more than one occasion where if you don't have boundaries set up, if you don't have morals set up, if you don't have no type of standards or beliefs, that stuff is
Mm-hmm.
going to suck you all the way, like
Yes.
out.
Yep. Done.
Yeah. I'm about to say
Yeah.
suck you all the way dry, but suck it all the way out is the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. God, you know, get your
Mm.
mind out the gutter. Listen, listen. So,
If only
but
I had more money, I could.
so the truth be told, for Black women, these myths, these things that we tell ourselves aren't always what happens. Instead, the income goes up and so does the pressure. The income goes up, they gave you more money, so does now the visibility, so does the pressure and the focus, all eyes on you. I have to be perfect in order to maintain this money. The expectations increase. You are already doing 10 times what any person was doing. You got more money and now you're expected to do 20 times more than what somebody with the same title might have. The
The thing that popped
expect
in my head, the song that popped in my head was Jennifer Hudson.
mm.
I don't like being under your spotlight.
Mm.
That's the first thing that popped in my head.
Yeah.
Baby, if you treat me right,
Mm.
then you won't have to worry. Well,
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, I done had
Oh.
3 songs in my head, but I was like, "I can't interrupt her. Can you do this one more time?"
But I'm glad that you interrupted with that one because that one fit. I mean, I'm sure all of them did, but that one for sure.
You got a
That was a
two-part
good
one too?
one.
Okay, stop.
What two?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. What's the Tupac one?
No,
Because I'm
focus.
asking now. Do it. What's
No.
it? That sounded forceful. What's it?
Do it!
What's the
'Cause
Tupac
I
one?
don't remember you said something.
Mo- What did I say?
I was just thinking, I don't deny it. I'm a straight rider. Anxiety fucking with me. I got so much worry. You said something about I
Having
don't deny
anxiety.
it.
That was
I'm a
good.
yeah.
I like that.
I was
I
like,
like that.
listen,
Perfect.
I'm pretty sure people who have been listening to us for a while, go ahead and watch us on YouTube because you
Yes.
can see on my face, I do not have a poker face. Okay. You can see on my face when Elise says something and I want to blurt something out, or I have a song going along with what she said and I be trying to hold it in. I was like, you gotta be
Mm-hmm.
quiet. You gotta have control. You gotta let her finish. You gotta let her talk. You be interrupt her all the time. Girl, my mama even told me, she's like, you don't let Elise get it no words, huh? You just, I'm like, oh my gosh. No, I don't. Why are you stating facts? No one asked you for facts. He was like, I was listening to your last episode. I said, Lord Jesus, don't let her get no words in, do you? And I'm like,
But I get one, I'm used to it. But now, like, to me, it don't feel right if you don't interrupt at some point. Like, my brain gets overloaded with like stuff to say. Like, wait, she
right,
didn't
why
jump in
is she
yet? Why is she?
not
Why
coming
is
in?
she not jumping in? Yeah. So, just like I expect you to interrupt, the world will have expectations of you.
Mm-hmm.
At work, also your family now. Your family, your loved ones, the people that might look to you for some sort of support might have expectations of you or your performance. But bottom line, it comes down to the fear of losing it all. If you didn't have it before and all of a sudden you got it, the fear is real that you don't want to lose that because there are things that that money is earmarked for. There's things that that money could do for you, and losing it puts the stress and strain very clearly in front of you of being the provider, being the breadwinner, being stable and secure. So money doesn't land in a vacuum, all right? It lands in the body with a history, and that history is how we end up using our money, the stories we tell ourselves, the narratives and things that go on, that if you don't address, it's almost like you never had that money to begin with. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Absolutely. Like, the reason why high income can feel like high risk, you mentioned it before. If you ain't never had it, then you got it. It's like, oh, if it bleeds, the name of my life is going to go through it. Like, let's say the quiet part out loud. For many Black women, making more money doesn't feel like safety. It feels like exposure because
Mm,
you are usually the only one in certain rooms. Hello,
yes.
spotlight. You know, you're being watched more closely.
Mm-hmm.
Spotlight.
Yep.
You're being judged more harshly.
Mm, yeah.
Spotlight. I had to. And then being expected to carry everyone else. Like just what you said, Elise. Like I'm not carrying just my team. I'm
Mm-hmm.
carrying my company. I'm carrying my household. I'm carrying my family. I'm carrying my extended family. I'm maybe carrying some friends. Like I'm carrying so many people because the church. Oh, we know
Yeah.
you got that big job. Your big mama's game and told us that you making so you a executive now.
Yep.
Donate to the fund.
Yep.
You know, like
Yep. You
yeah.
carrying the possibilities of the people that would get hired after you.
Ooh, girl, I didn't even
Like
think about that. Yes.
the possibility of a Black woman coming in after you, like it or not,
Yeah.
falls on you. It really falls on you.
You don't get to fail. You
You
weren't able
don't.
to fail before, fail in fear of firing, but now you can't even fail for the future.
Mm-mm.
You can't even fail for people you haven't even met yet. Because once you mess up, it's like, oh well, we tried that before. Remember how?
Right.
And she didn't really.
Exactly.
Now we can never hire another Black woman in this
Never.
department because of what that one did, who was
Yep.
totally unrelated to this person, their experiences and their education. But we just don't want to do that.
Mhm.
It muddies up the waters a little bit, like you can't mess up.
Mm-mm. No, and that's not to scare anybody that's looking for a job that don't already know, but that's real. That's
Yeah, it's
sadly,
something. It's
it's
the
real.
quiet part, like you said, the quiet
Yeah.
part we'll talk about. Like that doesn't mean don't try to
Right.
be the first. Just know what comes along with being the first.
Mhm.
Be prepared for it. We're not just gonna be ignorant out here thinking that everything is. I don't see color. Are you
Oh my
colorblind?
gosh.
No, they
Right.
got the new glasses that you can see shit. You can see color. So go get some of them shit if you really don't
Right.
see it. And sometimes most of the time, I'm not gonna say sometimes, it's bigger than just a paycheck. It's bigger than
Mhm.
just you. Because it does intensify whatever anxiety that you already had once this spotlight is on top of you. So we're not saying don't try for the higher paid jobs, don't apply. No, you're worth it, you earn it. We're just giving you the tools and also the information of knowing what is to come when you're in those environments that we
Absolutely.
have both experienced.
Yes. Yes. Um, nope, lost my train of thought. So,
Interrupt me.
people Yep.
I
Yeah,
don't know why you think better
I know.
than me. You
I
think you're better
don't
than me?
know.
You think you're better than me? That you can't interrupt me? Uh, yeah.
Oh my god, my bad, my bad. Yeah, I should have just said it. I don't know. I thought I was gonna remember it. That's just where I messed up. I thought I was gonna remember
I
it.
was just I'm like, you thought.
Who
That's
who
when you
did I
supposed to
think I was?
think.
Obviously, I forgot.
Yeah.
Um, so we talked about this a little bit, like the generational memory. It does live in the nervous system. Things that have happened, trauma, confusion, lack of safety and security, those things do reside in the body. So something that we don't talk about is even if you are financially stable right now, your body does remember that instability. It might remember it as a comfortable place. It's the fear that you know. It's the trauma and the burden that you know. So
Mhm.
you might tackle issues with money from that lens because it's comfortable. It's not foreign. Being financially responsible, financially stable might feel foreign, and then you might end up self-sabotaging yourself so that you end up in the lack of financial stability place that you know. That sounded horrible. My words failed me, but y'all got it. Y'all understood.
Girl, I heard nothing wrong, but anybody else out there who heard something wrong? All right.
So right. So your body will remember watching money come and go. Your body knows what that feels like to see the paycheck come in, it go out to pay 5, 10, 15 hands reaching out to you, and that being the cycle. It also remembers seeing success taken away. It's been opportunities that you might have applied for that you didn't get, even though you were overqualified. It could be opportunities that you applied for that were then given to you and taken back because somebody else of the fairer complexion or somebody else of the more masculine variety came
Pink
in
pennies and
and
parade.
it was yeah, they came in and basically they were owed something, and that something had to come from you in order to be given to them.
And then when you said the body remembers, like I kept saying, the noise.
So these are all the things. Knowing and especially knowing that safety has historically been conditional. Like
Mm.
if you not black, you probably would be safe. If you were not black and not a woman, you would probably be safe. But because we are both of those things and because in these spaces, being Black and being a woman typically puts a target on us, an unwanted one at that. Financial increase doesn't always feel like something that we'll get to keep, let
Mhm.
alone keep happily. So when you earn more, your nervous system automatically goes into, we made it, but for how long will
See,
this
I don't know if I
last?
felt that way. Do you feel that
Maybe not that. I have at times felt like, what's the catch? Um, I have at times felt like, well, no, yeah, I have felt like, what's the catch? Because there was one, at least one particular job I could think of that I was going to apply for, and then I thought
way?
about it, and I was like, oh no, there's a catch with this. I'm either going to get blamed for something, I'm either going to be the scapegoat, or everything will get put on me, and then when it doesn't work, it's going to end up my fault, kind of thing.
Mm.
So I peeped the type of pressure I would be under. Now, granted, some people would say that that's me being pessimistic and all the things like that, but the behaviors and
You
setups
read the
and
writings on the wall.
writings on the wall, yes, I clocked it. So, some of that I have definitely said, like, what's the catch? But as far as how long will this last, or who's gonna try to maybe I have said who's gonna try to take this from me. Not from the standpoint of the business, but from the standpoint of people around me. So I have said that. So yeah, I have said some of these things.
I don't know if I've ever felt that. I mean,
Yeah.
pressure is my middle name. Call me Eat Your Pressure Bell because I feel like I've been under it forever, like my entire
Mm.
life. There's never been a moment when I just be like, okay. It's always been like, yeah.
Oh.
So I've
So
been
it's
like,
okay, so you've been more so like, I can't let up because I just
who gonna
can't.
catch me?
Right.
Not who gonna
Okay.
check me? Who gonna catch me?
Right, right. Okay. Okay. I get that.
Or I know I agree, more money, more problems. I totally agree with that because there are some people in my life where they have they may not make as much money as I
Mhm.
have made maybe 10, 15 years ago. They still haven't reached where I was making 10,
Mhm.
15 years ago. And then not everybody understands who is currently there, that more money doesn't necessarily mean that everything is perfect and everything
Yeah.
is great. Like a lot of people think, "What you mad about? You got me making this, that, 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 that." Like, but
Mhm.
there are also some people who may not be in my tax bracket who realize, like, "Psh, I get it. More
Yeah.
money, more bills, more
That.
responsibility, more."
Yes.
Like it's very rare
Mhm.
for people to get that. Like I
Yeah.
had my family say that to me, and we haven't been, in the same tax bracket probably ever in my adult life. But
Mhm.
she understood it. She was like, I get it. Shoot, more money,
Mhm.
more responsibility,
Yeah.
bigger money, bigger bills." People
That.
don't that. People
No.
don't get that. Like, you think they
No.
don't stay the same because I'm making more money? You
Right.
think my responsibilities stay the same and I'm making more money? You think my
And
stress level stay the same and I'm making
yes.
like, no,
Right.
people get this money. You get more money because you're taking on more responsibility. You taking on more responsibility,
Yes.
so your anxiety is going up, your stress level is going up. The expectations, as you said before, are going up. Everything going
Mhm.
up. Your blood pressure
Mhm.
up, sugar
Up.
up, cortisol up, everything up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
No, that's
so
big facts. And it's not even like the if it is thought of, it's not the normal thing. Like, okay, well, she's spending more on vacations and fancier clothes and stuff like that. Legit, you might be doing that. But it could also be the fact that you went from making home cooked meals more often to eating out more because your hours have changed because you're working more. Or the fact that you might now have to travel more for work, and for whatever reason, parts of
mhm,
that don't get reimbursed. It could be the fact that now you have to pay for more childcare because you're working later nights. So now you gotta buy a baby. You gotta buy a baby. You gotta Well, what do you do with a
Pay
baby?
for
You hire,
aftercare.
hire,
Pay for
aftercare. Yes,
you said buy a babysitter.
I did, but
Don't
I
want
said, but
claims
and I,
anymore. Those are illegal at least.
I know,
You
and
gotta
that's why
buy
I
a
was like,
babysitter.
I got
They got them on sale.
and I had to stop myself because the only words that were coming to mind was buy, rent, lease. I was like, Jesus, this is not. What is it? Hire. You have to hire a babysitter.
People is free. Yeah.
God, but yeah, it's not from
And then
just
the mom
that.
guilt too. Now
Yeah,
you're working more, so you spending less time with your kids. So then you buy more toys, more devices and stuff to try to occupy their time and make them have some type of happiness because you
exactly.
can't do it because I gotta go to work. Gotta make this
Mm-hmm.
money.
Yep.
Like bigger bill, bigger money, bigger bills, bigger problems.
Yeah.
Like,
That is it. And that's not us being negative. That's just
yeah.
survival. That's what that
Yeah.
is.
I definitely don't want this episode to sound negative because now it's like,
No.
it did. And don't forget,
Ah,
did I tell you this?
yeah.
Like, I don't want it to be like that, but at the same time, it's like,
It's just real. That's
yeah,
real. Mm.
damn.
Mm.
Like the pressure, we just said pressure, I don't know how many times.
I know.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. I love me
Mm.
some 2 Chainz. Can nobody tell me nothing about no 2 Chainz? Pressure. Okay, so the pressure to be proof, like we
Uh-huh.
said it
Yeah.
before, you have to be evidence that the system works.
Mm-hmm.
High earning women are often treated like evidence. You're an experiment, should I say. Look,
Terrible, but true. Yeah.
Annalise, anybody can make it. Anybody. I thought I was special.
Right?
Even monkey can do it. Like racism isn't that bad. Like I hear that all the time when
Mm.
they're millionaire athletes who come out and speak against police brutality or they come out and speak about discrimination. How many times people say, "Oh, come on, you're a millionaire. Your life isn't all that bad. You need to stop it." And if I did not have this athletic talent that I was blessed with,
Right.
I would be in the same position as my brothers and sisters who are going through it as well.
Yes.
So don't think I'm exempt because my tax bracket is different. So it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter. I have experienced this in my life as well, and people close to me are experiencing it. And
Yep.
who can say I can't just because I am an athlete. Like, or they say, shut up and dribble the ball. Like, it's not that bad. You're making millions of dollars. You're complaining about.
Mm. Gross.
Well, that's some heavy shit. And
Yes.
it's shit that my Black woman in corporate America dealing with this as well. Because
Mm-hmm.
now your success isn't just yours. You're the token. You're
Mm.
a symbol. You are the trendsetter of the century, of the corporation. We got one. Come here. Hey, we have a rep coming here from the NAACP. Where is Isha? Can you find
Oh
her?
my gosh.
Why am I here? He's not together. Like,
How
ah!
accurate. That would be so accurate.
We'll
So
put you on a pamphlet. I be seeing them damn college pamphlets. I'm like, it's gonna be
yes.
one. Watch.
One day. One day.
Open up the
Mm.
bag. It's always that fucking empty ass Jansport.
Yeah.
Like, because now you're a success. You're not just managing money, you're managing representation.
Mm.
And that weight can create anxiety even when things are objectively good. And
Yeah.
once again, people who don't understand who's ever been in that position, what you mad for? You're doing good. You got that
Right.
good job, that good insurance, that good benefits.
I
Like,
wish I had it good like you got.
exactly. You complain. You want to come
All
work with me
right.
down at the plant? Need with some real work. And that's another thing. The discrimination that you get from your own people as well.
Woo! Yes.
When you got that desk job, I don't know how many women I know who are college educated who gave certain guys a chance who may not have that same type of education or experience working in corporate America, and they downplay what you do because you sit in front of a computer all day. You ain't out here doing
Mhm.
that. You sit in front of a computer all day long. Yeah, but I'm using my mental strength all day
Right.
long because one freaking wrong decimal, and that's $1 million loss.
Right.
Like, it makes a difference. Well, no, I'm out here all day doing yard work. I'm out here working doing construction. I'm actually using stuff. And you complain and talk about you tired. What you been doing? Just sitting in front of bus all day. Like, oh,
Lord have mercy.
sorry, I triggered something. I'm
You
sorry.
did, the audacity. But yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's still a muscle. I don't care if you can't see how big somebody's brain is. It's still a muscle.
Too big, it feels wide, it won't fit.
That's a good one. I like
Sorry.
that. That was a good one. That's alright. There's so much to that. And on the off chance that you should just happen to do something nice for yourself and buy something expensive, then all of a sudden it's like,
All
"Oh,
right,
big
big money.
money."
Why do we both go? Oh, I see you, big money. It's like, what?
Run.
The man call you big money, sis, run.
Run.
Do not walk.
Get out of here.
Run. Oh,
It's an
I see how you
emergency.
live to come to your house. Oh, this nice. It's real nice. Got roaches or nothing. Run.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, make him run. It's your house.
Right.
But still, like, run.
That part.
When they start counting your pockets. That's why.
Mm.
Okay, so I saw 2 different dating experts, and they were both black men,
Mhm.
said will advise professional women not to tell potential partners their job title, how much money they make, or bring them to their home.
Mm.
Keep those things to yourself
Yeah.
because men are out here hunting for a provider. They're
Hobosexual is real.
oh yeah, and the thing they are making money too. You know,
Yes.
these aren't just the complete bums off the street that you like, I guess I could make something out of
Mm-mm.
that. Like, no. Men are hunting for women to supplement their lifestyle,
Yeah.
supplement the life that they really want to have with who they really want to be with. So do not tell a man, which I feel like this needs to be an episode in one of
It is
itself.
because that 50-50 mentality goes deep.
See,
Did I trigger? Are we
yes, it is. Sorry, I'm back. But no,
okay.
like the high income anxiety also come with the fear of being used,
Yes.
not just in the
Yes.
workplace, in your personal
Yes.
life with
Yes.
friends and romantic partners. So,
Mhm. That's
ooh,
okay, so that back to that whole point of where what is it? What did I say? Who's gonna
you
try
said
and
something
take
about big
this?
money, and I heard nothing else.
Oh, who's gonna try and take this? That's where that
Mm,
comes from. Financial
mm.
abuse? Yes. Who's gonna try and take this?
Can we please talk about that
People who just look at you as the paycheck that comes in,
dollar sign?
don't don't understand how money comes in and money goes out. That was for sure a fear of mine. Even after getting out of the relationship, I didn't spend money because the fear was still in my body of who's going to
Whoa.
take it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that mm, hobosexuals and predators to financial gain, people looking for a come up, people looking to use you, that goes deep for
Bitch.
sure. Yeah. Well, the good thing is though, there is a way to turn things around. If you are
Yeah, let's
experiencing
go to the
an
positive. 'Cause that's like,
triggered each
you want a
other.
Newport?
Right.
Newport 200.
Right. Virginia Slims. Um so you can turn things around. Money can provide options. It is not just the downfall, the downside, the negatives, the anxiety. Um one thing that Isha says that I absolutely love is pimp every dollar. Like, pimp your money, don't let it pimp you. Um, so
Mm,
that
mhm.
safety, financial security requires support, okay? You have to be ready to rest without guilt. That is safety. You have to be ready to have boundaries without the fear of backlash or the fear of even implementing it. And those boundaries go for people who might be takers in your life, but they also go for you. Like, I'm not going to use my paycheck to spend buying myself 50 million things. First off, I'm gonna pay myself first. So I got my own pay out of my paycheck, pay my bills, and then I'm gonna store this away in my little envelopes for this
Cash
thing, this
stuffing.
thing. Yes, you should talk me about that.
Yeah. I wanna share
But
with everyone one full-time Black woman too.
yes. But yeah, like, have some boundaries for yourself and have a supportive community, a community that doesn't need you to perform, one that isn't looking for you to be the end all be all, save us all in the situation. Like, they just allow you to show up as you. That means you might have to have some boundaries and clear some people out of your circle. You deserve a nervous system that can exhale. Like, really exhale, that can do that sigh of relief, like when you sit down in a chair at the end of a long day after you done took your bra off and you got your fuzzy socks on and you sit in the chair and you, like, sink into it real deep,
Uh-huh.
like that you deserve that kinda exhale. That's what a happy nervous system feels like. Alright, not the exhausted one at the end of the day, but the one that is like, "Ooh, this feel nice, it's comfy," like that. That's everybody deserves that at least one good time.
Yes.
Every day. One good
I just
time
want a
every
cup of
day.
tea right now since you done
I'm telling you,
set
I'm
the scene for us, shit.
telling you. Yes. So, yes, you can be high income and still overwork, overprepare, overexplain, overfunction. Because safety isn't just about the financial, it's emotional, it's relational, it's internal. So take a look inside, see where these things are happening, where you are doing the most, where you don't need to be doing the most, and handle that so that you, like you just said in the beginning, take care of all the internal so that the external actually works for you.
Mhm. Now you can enjoy your money, enjoy your success,
Yes.
and not only that, but also your healing.
Mm,
Like, healing at a higher income level, it gives you the space and the opportunity like you never had before. Before you were in
mhm.
survival mode, like, now you should be in a place where you are getting better at thriving and accepting a thriving lifestyle. But we gotta get out of that survival thing. So questions that you can ask yourself when going through that healing stage is, where am I still operating from survival?
Mm,
Even though I've grown. I've grown in so many areas of my life. Why do I still feel stuck right here?
yeah.
What can I do to help move that? What would it look like to build safety? And everybody has their own unique definition of what safety may mean to them. My definition of safety may be totally different than Elise's definition of safety because we're two totally different individuals. Like, we have two different lifestyles. We come from two different upbringings. But if you are able to figure out for yourself what does safety look like for you, not just financial safety, because you got that secure right there with this higher income, but what does safety look like outside of that bank account? You know,
Yeah.
who do you trust enough to
Ooh.
be human with, and then not and impressive, like somebody who's not going to judge your situation but be willing to help you along your journey. Like, I'm not here to
Mhm.
judge, I'm on a journey with you though. Like, you have to have somebody in your corner that you could call, and they may not be from the same tax bracket. They may be somebody who will never experience what you experience, but they have a high EI, and they can
Mhm.
understand that, I get it. I don't know it, but I get it. And how can I help you along this way? Like, you need to realize that anxiety, like we mentioned in the beginning, it could be a lifelong situation. It may not just get up and go because things are better. You never know what's going to trigger it because there are multiple triggers that can impact that. So you don't need to minimize your anxiety, but it would be nice to be able to handle it. It will be a
Mm,
it will be nice to be able to figure out coping skills that could not allow it to amplify in situations where you feel out of control, unbalanced, and you just can't get a grasp on
yeah.
it. You don't need to be more grateful than what you are. You are grateful for your situation. Don't allow anybody to
Mhm.
make you feel ungrateful because they never experienced what you have experienced, and they want you to feel like, "I can't believe you still complaining. You making all this money, you still complaining about it. Ah, shut up. You
Right.
don't know what I'm going
Yes,
through." Okay?
exactly.
That's why you're not my human that I go to, because I know
That
how you are, and you can't handle nothing outside of your little box of reference to understanding. You know?
exactly.
So you definitely don't need to shame yourself for wanting peace along with your prosperity. Don't think money, as we said before, is supposed to solve everything. No, it's an excellent tool, but you gotta know how to
Mm,
use it for the betterment
yes.
and those around you.
Yes. Absolutely. It definitely is a tool, and it's one that once you understand how to use it, you can expand your gratitude. So you
Mm,
can be grateful for, the circumstances that you're in. You can be grateful and still want to improve them and change them. And once you start to use that prosperity and financial gain as a tool in healing your anxiety, healing whatever narratives might be in your head or thing or not having coping skills currently in place and being able to implement them, then you can expand your gratitude because you're not broken. You are not something that needs to be fixed. You are someone who just needs to seek inside where your frustrations, your fears lie, understand them, and as Isha said, find what helps you through that. What knowledge do you need to help you get there? And the resources that you can turn to help you do it. Like us, full-time Black women.
right?
We are learning things right along with you, and that's why we have these episodes to just share our experiences and our knowledge and things that we come across that sound interesting and important to full-time Black women like all of us. So if you have something that you would like further information on or a topic you think you would love to hear from us, hit us up at Full-Time Black Woman on Instagram and Facebook, fulltimeblackwoman@gmail.com if you'd like to send us an email. I would mention X, but we're not really up there, so I'm not even
Girl,
gonna
we
lie
probably
to
should
you.
stop that right now.
I know. I know. So it is okay. You can hit us up and we will do our best to handle that topic for you. But in the meantime, just know that you're allowed to want more money and you're allowed to want more than money. And you're allowed to want ease and you're allowed to want safety. And all of these things can coexist at one time and it'll be okay. You want that
Yes.
safety to be in your body, not just in your bank account. You want it to exist inside and outside of yourself. And that is a beautiful thing.
Ab-
Fine. Bottom line, you can be a full-time Black woman, successful and soft, paid and protected, ambitious and at peace. All of these things can be true, and we wish them for not only us, but for all of you out there listening right now.
Absolutely. Go ahead and rate and review our podcast wherever you are listening to us. And as Elise mentioned before, we see you because we are you. So thank you so much for listening and share this with other full-time Black women like yourselves. Let them know. Since it's okay to get them comments and that confidence.
Hey, that needs to be a
Yes.
t-shirt too. I feel like these are all mugs that are coming to fruition.
Right?
Soon,
Because I
so.
keep
You and with that, that brings us to the end of another episode. We hope you had a fantastic time. And remember, we are here for you full time from coffee to wine.
and play your power perfectly. Peace. Bye.
Thanks for joining us. Full Time Black Woman is created, recorded, and produced by Elise Reel and Isha Bell.
For more opportunities to live, laugh, grow, and feel the soul, be sure to like, review, comment, and subscribe to Full-Time Black Woman wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Help us build this community by sharing with other full-time Black women like yourself. Visit our website at fulltimeblackwoman.com to see what's new or to reach out. If you have questions or want to add to today's topic, send us an email to contact@fulltimeblackwoman.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Fulltime Black Woman and on Twitter at FTBWs.